I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who thought this Lego pizza didn't make any sense with the red cheese and the yellow crust with some green stuff on top of it. For the longest time, I thought this was supposed to be margarita pizza, and I think it might still be, but I don't understand why they used yellow for the crust instead of a tan Lego color, which already existed at the time. Anyways, I have an opportunity where there's no one in the kitchen. I've always just kind of wanted to do this, so today I'm going to try to make this Lego pizza as accurate as possible. I got some of these circle pieces of bread which work as dough, I guess, some olive oil. Since red cheese doesn't exist, and if it did, I probably wouldn't have it, I'm just gonna assume that this red stuff is sauce. And since there's no dough that actually looks yellow, I'm gonna put cheese on the edges to get that yellow crust look. So judging by the two cheeses we have over here, it looks like the cheddar cheese actually looks a little bit more like the actual Lego crust, so that's gonna be the one I'm gonna be using. And I'm probably not gonna ditch the mozzarella cheese totally, since I'm probably gonna use it for something else in this video. Alright, got all the cheddar cheese on there, putting the sauce on top. This feels so wrong, but this is what it looks like apparently, so hopefully it all blends in once it gets all melted in the oven. This one right now kind of looks like the Lego pizza, but there's nothing really on top because as you can see over here, there's like green stuff, so I think that's bell peppers, but I don't know if the cheese is supposed to match this or this is supposed to represent dough. There's just gonna be two versions. I think this one's a little bit more accurate, but this one is also just a little bit more yellow, I guess. I don't know. I think the yellow is supposed to be representative of like some dough, but I think this is supposed to be the yellow, and if you squint your eyes, you could really see it, but I think once all this melts, it'll actually start to look like the real thing. Since I already put bell peppers on this one, I'm just gonna put pepperoni on this, but since there's already green over here, I mean, it's like very dark green, but it's circles, so I'm guessing it's supposed to represent some sort of meat, but I'm just gonna do pepperoni on this one. This one has a little bit of mozzarella, not a whole ton of cheese, because if you look at the original Lego pizza, it's like a little bit of speckles. I don't know if this is supposed to be based off a margarita pizza. Now looking at this one, it kind of does look like that, but I don't know. It's a little bit different, so we'll just see. This looks a little bit messy right now, but hopefully once it melts in the oven, it'll look a little bit better. Okay, just checked all the pepperonis I have just turned to mush, so they're all old, so I just have to use bell peppers for now. I did add a little bit of white cheese on top of this just to make it a little bit more accurate to the Lego pizza, even though it's barely visible. So yeah, this is pizza 1. This is pizza 2. I might put some more cheese on this one, but that'll be it for both of these. And then right now I'm just gonna put these in the oven and see how they turn out.
Later.
This is the version 1 with the cheese as the base layer, and this is the other one with nothing besides just the sauce and the bell peppers and all that. So I'm just gonna grab one slice of each and then just taste test them outside and give my thoughts. But in terms of accuracy, this one did come out a little bit more better than I expected. If I had better resources and stuff, I could probably make it a little bit more. I don't know what other cheese would be the right cheese though, because I feel like this one is just as yellow as it could be. Maybe there's some random cheese I don't know, but cheddar was the first thing that came to mind. It's the only thing I had currently right now, so I have to deal with it. But if I'm looking at this right now, I could definitely think, oh, that's a Lego pizza right here. This one I think is, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm actually kind of very 50-50 on this, but if I were to actually, yeah, I actually don't know. I was gonna say this one, but this one's also kind of good as well. But in terms of accuracy looking at it, I would say this one is definitely more accurate because the cheese did drip down on the edges and it did get that orange color or orangish yellow color, which is what the actual Lego piece looks like. But anyways, let's just see how these taste. All right, so here is the first pizza, I guess. This is the one with all the cheese on it. I forgot pizza 1, pizza 2. Let's just see how this tastes. Not terrible. I actually like the cheese on the bottom. It's actually very good, but I don't know. All right, let's just see the other one. This is probably just gonna taste like normal sauce, so I think I'm probably gonna like this one. I gotta be totally honest, they did not taste too different. That's not to say they're not good or anything, they just kind of taste exactly the same, but the cheese one is definitely a lot better. I was actually planning on getting the Lego pizzeria set and also building that while reviewing this actual homemade Lego pizza thing or whatever, but it would have taken such a long time. I want to get this video out, and maybe I'll actually review that pizza set at some point. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, let me know. It's a little bit of an older set. It's not like anything crazy, but it's just something I always thought was cool. But yeah, this video was kind of random. Definitely not something I would typically do again. I'm not entirely sure if there's any other random Lego foods, but I probably wouldn't be able to recreate. There's just a one-off, not a series or anything. And yeah, that'll be it for this video, and goodbye.